guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is Stretch Armstrong. This is actually one of the recent re-releases put out by Jakks Pacific, but this is based on the original 1976 Stretch Armstrong figure from Kenner Toys. So if any of you are from that era, you might remember the Stretch Armstrong figure looking just like this, but there was also a version in the 90s, which was the one that I had. Big goofy smile. So Stretch Armstrong has definitely come and gone many times over the years. And Hasbro is now rebooting Stretch Armstrong, kind of making him like a superhero, giving him a whole team called the Flex Fighters. He even has a new animated series on Netflix and new action figures. So I went ahead and picked up some of these figures today. Stretch Armstrong and Stretch Monster. This, of course, is also based on a classic toy from the vintage Stretch Armstrong lineup from Kenner Toys. So, brand new Stretch Armstrong figures. They're a lot smaller in scale. I think there is a big one on the way, but since these are what's out right now, I thought I'd pick them up and check them out. So let's jump right into it. So here they are, Stretch Armstrong and the Stretch Monster. And I wanted to talk about this packaging first and foremost because it's a little unique, especially on the stretchy guys. So you'll notice it's kind of this open box packaging where you can actually feel the action figures inside. Just their accessories, you kind of have the little blister card there. But each of the actual blister card packages has the character's picture up at the top. You'll notice these are Walmart exclusives. I don't know if that's how they're gonna stay or if that's just now, but they do have the sticker on there, which leads me to believe that this line entirely will be a Walmart exclusive. Another thing to note, you'll see that the Stretch Monster here isn't actually a stretchy toy. This is just a straight up action figure. But Stretch, on the other hand, does have a cool stretchy feature. And to show off this flex power, as the package calls it, you can actually bend the packaging. Look at this. It's a really unique package that shows off the feature that I think kids are going to have a lot of fun with. But I also have a feeling that a lot of these are just going to get kind of stretched around in the stores, so I don't know if that's going to cause damage to these or not over time. But still, that's a really fun little packaging design there that shows off the stretchability of our Stretch Armstrong hero. The back of the package just shows some shots of the figures and their action features, so why don't we go ahead and get these guys opened up so we can check them out for ourselves. Alright, so we got our hero and our villain out of those packages here, and these are smaller scale figures. So if I bring in the tape measure here, you can see that they are about at the 4-inch mark. Stretch Monster is a little bit taller than that, Stretch Armstrong himself just a little bit under that. And they're very unique in their style. Obviously they're designed a little different, kind of have their own builds, and Stretch here, you know, being made of a stretchy material, look at that, you can see how he's very floppy and he can really move around because that's for his stretching feature there. I'm going to show you him more in just a bit. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Stretch Monster. So like I said, for whatever reason, they just made him a standard action figure. So this is not a Stretch Monster. He's just a monster. But his name is Stretch Monster. He's a neat design. He definitely takes hints and hues from the original Stretch Monster toy, but they've kind of updated the design. He's got a very animated look. Has that kind of bigger upper body with the really long, bulky arms and then the smaller legs. But you can see he balances really well. On the back side, you'll notice he's got these really cool spikes going down. He's got hollowed out arms, and I think they did that because of his action feature, which both of his arms have the cool little spring feature so that he can throw stuff. Otherwise, you know, the legs can still move forwards and backwards, but that's really all you're going to get out of this guy. Looks like the head can move slightly left and right. Yeah, a little bit there. You're not going to get much. So the arms, if you want to raise them up, you have to do that thing where you kind of click them in place. So he's got that going on. And then he does come with these two little spiky balls, spiky yellow balls. And you'll see he's got these pegs on his hands. And there's little holes in the balls there. And that is so he can do his little throwing feature. So here, let me see if we can show this off for you guys here. In order to do that, it's, you know, classic toy mechanics here. Here, let's see if I can set this up so we can see what I'm doing. All right, so just I gotta find the little, where's the bottom of the ball? There you go. Put it right there. Stretch his arm back or bend his arm back and boom, fire away. Oh, he missed his target. That actually launches really good. All right, here we go. Oh, I missed again. Come on, we gotta see if I can at least hit Stretch here. Come on. I gotta have better aim than that. Boom! There we go. Took him out. Yeah, high five, Stretch Monster. All right. So you can do that with both of his hands there. He's got that feature going on with both hands. So we'll go ahead and set Stretch Monster out of the way. Let's come back over to the main event, Stretch Armstrong. So let's talk about his look. He looks a lot different. Like I said, they kind of made him a superhero. He's part of a team called the Flex Fighter. So there's two other guys, a red one and a green one, and then him. He's got a little bit of a Blue Beetle vibe to him. I think we have to bring that up. Definitely has that DC look, especially with the little goggles there and the blue colors. But it's kind of cool that they turned him into a superhero. Gave him a totally new redesign. So he doesn't really look like any version of Stretch that we had, other than the fact that he's got blonde hair, and he is back to wearing the blue. The one we got in the 90s was wearing like a black outfit, so that's kind of cool looking. It's a really unique figure because they made him of like this really soft, stretchy, bendy material, but there's certain parts on him that are plastic. Namely, the head is made of a more firm plastic. The body here, the torso, these pieces on his arms, they're still soft, but they're not quite as squishy as the rest of his body. And then same with his feet. The feet are still soft. It's like a softer, more pliable plastic, but it's not as rubbery and gummy as his body. And that actually allows him to stand up, which is a really unique action feature for a Stretch Armstrong figure. We've never had a Stretch Armstrong really that can just stand up on his own, so that's pretty cool. But you can see, he does live up to his name. You can still stretch him out. And I'm actually impressed with how far he stretches there. You can stretch him at the arms and at the legs. It does get to a point where I feel like it might rip or tear. I don't know if he will, but you can definitely get to a point where you're like, okay, I probably shouldn't stretch him more than this. But still, it's pretty cool how you can still flex him and bend him and stretch him around so he lives up to his namesake. And then he does come with this really funky action feature deal here. So this is his little disc launcher, and it's really unique because he actually stretches to hook into it. So check this out. You'll actually put his torso into this little peg system here. You can actually put his hands right here on the handles, so his arms kind of stretch down, and then stretch his legs down like this. Look at this crazy thing. So now he's got this crazy contraption on him. He actually can stand up while he's holding it, which is pretty cool. And then he comes with these little discs. He's got 3 of them. And these are made of like the same kind of soft gummy plastic as him, the gummy material there. But these can just fit right up here in the top, just like this. You can bend that back, and then it shoots these discs forward. Now you can see they don't really do it with quite the force of the little balls, the spiky balls that Stretch Monster throws. But yeah, let's see if we can get a better one here. Come on, we got to do better than that. Come on, Stretch, show us how this works. That one worked a little bit better. Here we go. We got to see. I don't feel like this works super good. There we go. It's kind of hard to get it on camera here too, just because it's a little awkward. But basically, you just pull this back, and then it flings forward. It doesn't seem to really do a whole... There we go! That one flung really forward. You do kind of have to use his stretchiness a little bit as part of the feature to make the discs spring forward. So, yeah, that's his crazy little contraption that he comes with, and what these two guys look like standing side by side. All right, guys, we got to do this. It's comparison time, and holy cow, yeah. Here, we got to raise this up a little bit because we got to be able to fit him in. So this is the, well, it's like I said, it's the recent release of the classic 1975 style Stretch Armstrong compared to this new one here. This is huge compared to this tiny little figure, but you can really see the redesign difference here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there is a big classic style Stretch Armstrong version of this new look coming out, and I'm probably going to pick that up when it happens just because I'll be very curious about it, but I still wanted to show these two guys off side by side just to give you guys an idea. So there you go, my friends. It's a look at the brand new Stretch Armstrong. A Stretch Armstrong for a new generation. I don't know, I think these toys are fun for what they are. Obviously, I think I'm going to enjoy like the more classic style Stretch Armstrong when it comes out. But I think these are still going to be fun for the target audience, which is the young ones. The series on Netflix is actually kind of fun. I know my son enjoys watching it. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a cool little redesign of a very cool classic character? Do you think it's something your kids will be into, something you might pick up yourself as a longtime fan of Stretch Armstrong? The figures are hitting Walmart stores right now, so happy hunting, my friends. And hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any of my toy reviews. Until next time, my friends.